Oh, anyway, apparently we're recording. Anyway, this is, I'm not sure what camera this is using. But, this is my 99 Dodge Durango. This is either using the front or back camera, so you're just going to have to deal with it. 99 Dodge Durango SLT with the 5.9 liter Magnum V8, and as you can see by these meaty ass rear tires, it's 4x4. And I've actually never had to test four-wheel drive out. It works from what I remember. I think I've only tested it out like once, but I figured since it's 30 something degrees out, feels like 25, and yeah, there's my airplane tag from Moto Art Studios. Get a better view here, somewhere in there. Anyway, probably can't see much, but I figured since it's been a couple days, and sorry if nobody can see anything, because I can't see shit, quite literally. So, turn the heat off. How many miles does this have on it? You tell me. $160 some odd thousand, but let's give it a cold start. Yeah, she's all the way down. Got a lot of miles, and these front tires have a lot of wear on them. As you can tell, the front tires definitely do not match the profile of the rear, and the fan's really loud. And that squeaking you're hearing is, I want to say, I think it's that piece of shit idler pulley. I replaced it. I gave it a tune-up about, when did I give it a tune-up? Back in the summer, the end of the summer, and replaced the plugs. The actual pulley went out as I was going up to get the other pulley, the new one, and started burning the belt. So I took the belt off and drove home. Luckily I was about 2 blocks from the house, so I drove home with no power steering. And yeah, got a new belt and a new pulley, and now the pulley squeaks and has been squeaking. I want to say it's a pulley because I don't think it's a belt. Cheap ass O'Reilly's $25 pulley, made in China. I'll shop at AutoZone, but yeah. Anywho's, let this thing warm up. This yeah, there's a fan. But yeah. And the exhaust, nothing spectacular, but I like the sound of it. Blah, 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 blah. When it idles around 700 to 750 RPMs. And I like it. It's not bad. But Yeah, it needs some TLC here and there. It needs front brakes. Definitely needs front tires because there's more wear on the inside than there is the out. And it pulls to the right. Now, does this one pull to the right or the left? I can't remember. I think it pulls to the right. But it, what was I saying? My seat's loose. But it needs new tires, new front tires, and a front end alignment. And as you can see, evidence right here. I'm just going to keep switching cameras because what do you want to bet if I show you? As you can see right here from the back camera, and there's nothing there. Yeah, the clear coat's just kind of flaking off. Someone painted it and did a really shitty job. The clear coat's fading off everywhere. It had been obviously in a pretty bad wreck at one point several years ago, and then somebody else bought it and fixed it up, because shortly after I bought it, I looked underneath it and there are all brand new front end parts. You can see it. I'd have to get up underneath front, and I'm not crawling under there at this moment. All brand new ball joints, tie rods, everything, steering linkages, and this side of the hood is closer than this side. There's a big gap, and the bumper is bent, and the bumper should not be sitting like that on the grill. There should actually be a gap between the grill and the bumper, but when you shut the hood, the grill hits the bumper, and there should be a gap there. So I think the bumper needs to go down. I'm going to put me a set of fog lights in it because it's cool. But anyway, what else about this? Yeah, this is a 5.9 liter. When I looked up the VIN on a couple of places, some probably most likely reputable, they told me it had a 5.2 in it, which I find hard to believe. And the only way to tell the difference between a 5.2 and a 5.9 is the casting numbers on the block, from what I read. So, you know, we like it. It's got third row seats, which is nice. And what else? Yeah, now it's starting to sound real good. Oh yeah. So anyways, with that out of the way. Yeah, loud fuel pump. Yeah, the fan is very, very loud. So this is affectionately a female. Don't ask me why. Stereo's aftermarket. It doesn't work. When I got it, there was something in the wiring, and the kept killing the battery. Of course, it didn't have a brand new battery in it, but unplugged the stereo and someone rewired it and funkied it all up. So yeah, I went ahead and redid the redid that and put another stereo in it. It had an aftermarket German, one of them $200 or $150 Walmart. Oh yeah. I forgot to show you the important part. Under the hood had some Walmart aftermarket stereo in it, and I like it because it's 4x4. If I could, I would pop a manual in it. That's emergency brake. That's hood. I always get too confused on this one because normally on most vehicles the hood is on that side. And there's the 4x4 shifter way over there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, probably don't want to read all that. And if there's any personal information that you see in here, tell me about it, because I'm blind as a bat. Got my keys. So what else about this thing? It didn't warm up all the way, but you know, we don't care. And from what the neighbor was saying, these things take like 20 minutes to warm up. Magnum. Yeah. And that headlight's busted. I still need to replace it. I got that for 15 bucks at a salvage. So I'll stand back here. And another thing, someone apparently replaced this liftgate because the original key nor any of the spares I have do not fit this. They fit it, but they don't turn. Big nice rust spot where water's been leaking down. And when I bought it, it wasn't too bad. It was like from maybe here to here, maybe a couple inches, but now it's just grown and all the paint's coming off. So I think this liftgate door was replaced, but it does say 4x4 on it. And I think the water's coming down because every time it rains, it gets wet inside the cargo area. I think it's coming from right up here on the luggage rack. So, that beats that. And that was just kind of a quick video. I've never taken a video of this here thing before. But yeah. So, it's an amateur. Deal with it. And hope somebody enjoys it.